a guy named Al Mohler, who was the original chairman of the board of Walk in the Word years ago. When he turned 40, he worked for Morgan Stanley. He was, anyway, very cool guy. For his 40th birthday, he took Kent and Nancy Shaw, Kathy and I, to Hawaii. Nice guy. He took us on a trip for his birthday. Anyway, we'd never been to Hawaii before, and it was amazing. When I go on vacation, I don't know about you, I work pretty hard at the regular time. Some people go on vacation, they got to do all this stuff. I just want to lay around on vacation. I work for a living. But he had to do all this stuff. And one of the ideas he had was he wanted us to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and get in this van and go up and see the sunrise on the top of a volcano. It's just like, can I just have a root canal? I was just like, are you kidding me? But we did it, it was his birthday and everything. So I got up early in the morning, and he took us up in this van all the way up to the top of this volcano. And we were there. It was pitch black out. And all of a sudden, you're looking out over the top of this volcano. It really was pretty amazing into dusk. And then the sun rises on the far side of the volcano. It was one of those moments. And I didn't know what to do. There's about 60 people there. So I was like, great is the Lord. The whole earth is full of his glory. It was very quiet after that. Except there was this one lady, I never met her. She was probably maybe 20 feet away from me, and she was like, amen. It was really cool. And if you understand that, something that makes you feel very small, that's what you got to have when you pull over, all right? If you lose that, you got to pull over, okay? That's what makes life make sense, a sense of the transcendence of God. And John had seen a lot, and God was like, there's more to come, but you're not ready for it. You got to pull over. We got to regroup. Let's start here. And he sends this mighty angel down and just gives him this awesome, renewed sense of how great God really is. Now, we need that, don't we? Jot these things down. 5 times we lose transcendence. These are the things that drain a sense of the majesty of God out of your life. Number 1, details. Just details, man. Anybody getting smothered by details lately? Like, I wrote down diapers, deadlines, to-do lists. Details, just stuff, man. Take care of it, wrap it up, move it on, and all of a sudden life gets so caught up in the to-do list, you just lose your sense of the God who loves you and the eternity that's waiting for you. So details, here's a second one, detours. Detours. Off plan, off road, off schedule, off line. Man, I thought I was going to be all the way over here by now. And I'm still stuck over here. And we get held up and we get held back, and life doesn't progress the way that we had hoped it would, and we feel stuck. 5 times we lose transcendence. Details, detours, duty. Duty, man. Just what are you doing today? What I have to do. What I do every day. Well, what's the part where you get to do the part you like to do? I don't ever get to that part. I get up, I do everything I have to do, and then I go to bed. Anyone ever feel like that? Duty, husband, father, pastor, Christian, obligation. That drains transcendence. Details, detours, duty, downers. Just downers, man. You ever have any downers? It's just stuff that bums you out. Just stuff that just happens and you're just like, hard. It's difficult. It's difficult. Circumstances, disappointments, discouragements, depression, despair. That drains transcendence. That's what makes God seem, everyone say seem small. That's why the psalmist says, oh, magnify the Lord with me. It's not that we make God bigger, it's that we see him for his true size. Let's get things back in perspective. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. Last thing that drains transcendence. Details, detours, duty, downers. Oh, here's the worst one. Drainers. Downers are circumstances. Drainers are people. You know what I'm talking about? Here she comes. She's going to drain the life out of me. You know, why is it some people's like, stick a spout in my side, turn it on, take everything I have. Some people you can talk to them for 5 minutes and you're like, I have to go to bed. I have to go lay down. Not you. So these are the things that drain transcendence. And newsflash, that's why we come to church, okay? That's why we come to church. Where else can you get this message? This isn't on TV, okay? This isn't in the neighborhood. You got to get with your brothers and sisters. You got to come to church to get this. This is what we're here for. Small problems, big God. That's what we're going home with today. That's what we pull over for.